Alrighty, and welcome to my new channel, which is going to be pretty much anything art related. So, music, crafting, puzzles like this, I suppose. Anyway, I found this on sale. Yes, I'm very proud about that. I found that on sale. And therefore, now we build. Yes. As soon as I open this, there's no going back. I hope there's instructions. And my computer in the back is in the way. Oh wow, this is gonna take a long time. This is going to take a long time. Oh my gosh, there are mechanical parts. This is gonna be like a part 2 episode, isn't it? Alright. Let's see. Magic piano. Uh-huh. Yes. Initial viewing, it looks like it's in English. So that is a good start. Anybody interested in like what type of tripod I use? I use whatever the heck this is with two homemade rulers. It was actually like a homemade yardstick, but this is my lot in life. Anyway, so it's been a little bit since I've actually recorded this. Probably about a month, and I am just now doing the voiceover. So please forgive me if, because I'm gonna be talking like for 23 minutes while you're watching me put together this little piano. Anyway, I guess I could talk about the process. So in this first bit, I am just getting the actual like music part. I don't remember what it's called. I'll probably remember later on. That that was kind of difficult only because of the screws. And another thing that was actually very difficult was getting the pieces of wood out of their because they were like in little, I guess, like pages of wood, and they were had like the wood kind of cut out, and like you're supposed to pop them out for like the shapes. For the most part this went very well, but there were a couple instances where some pieces did break, but on the bright side, I had glue on hand. Um, I mean, but then like the really, really fragile pieces that you would expect me to break, I did not break. So that was interesting, like that piece right there, where it kind of like it's like that's the book part. That's the book part of it. Like it's so cool, and then the camera picked it up really weird. I don't know what happened, but I actually really enjoyed doing this. This was a lot of fun. Another thing, listen, when you're going to record, make sure you have the camera angle you want. Because I went in to edit this, and I don't know why I recorded it straight up and down rather than sideways, and I wasn't gonna change the position. I mean, I could have rotated the video, and I was thinking about it. I was like actually thinking about it. But I decided not to do that because I thought it would look weird. And does it still look weird? Yes. But I have learned a very valuable lesson to check the angle and the positioning of my camera whenever I record. So we're learning. We're learning how to do recording for real life stuff instead of Minecraft. And I am still learning, like, because this is still kind of new. I've probably been doing this for maybe a year, but on and off. But that was for Minecraft. This is a new channel. Oh, yeah. This is my new channel. Welcome to my new channel, guys. Welcome. So this channel, yes, it'll be for art It'll be for crafts. It'll be for maybe I'll write some music. Maybe I'll write some stories. And if I do stories, I do have a podcast planned for that, but that will be probably connected to this channel because I'm like realizing, oh, I don't really want to have a separate channel for every single thing because then that means I have to keep on track of every little thing. And I really don't want to do that. I really do not want to have to keep track of 10 separate channels. But I feel like having this art channel, this art rogue, it'll be very free. It'll be very loose. It will allow me to do whatever I want, whenever I want it. And I feel like this is kind of a good first video to kind of show, okay, hey, this is like a wooden puzzle music box. This is maybe not something that you would expect an artist to do. And you know what? That's fine. And I love being able to do whatever I want because I feel like doing it. Anyway, we are like 6 minutes in. And I'm gonna have to be talking for like 20 something minutes. That is if I did the audio right. There is the very distinct possibility that I'm doing the audio completely wrong. Completely wrong. Yes. So that was the base. That was the base. The little books. Okay. These gears. These gears. They they still give me I must have missed something. I will tell you, I literally I think I took apart this little piano after it was like finished, maybe like 2 or 3 times just to get the gears to work better. They don't really work better, and I do not really know what the reason is. Now, I did kind of accidentally break one of the gears, but not to the extent that, like, it would get caught. And I don't really know why it keeps getting caught. I mean, it's fine. You just have to kind of force the gears to move a little bit. Which, I would really like it if I did not have to do that. Oh my gosh, and another thing, the screws. The screws. It came with screws, right? And I think I'm building it right now. Okay, so this little doohickey, I'm just gonna say this came, if this is the thing I'm thinking about, this came in clutch because it helped me because there's like these little metal rods, which you'll probably see at some point. There are these little metal rods and these like little plastic washers where you had to get them to be like a specific length. Anyway, yeah, this is the thing I was talking about. Anyway, this was very helpful because it made sure that my measurements were correct and consistent throughout the entire build. 10 out of 10 for this beautiful little, this is like so well thought out. Oh, here are the here are the screws and stuff. It took so long. Okay, like, because they didn't have lengths really assigned to them, and some parts of it had to be like very specific length of what little metal rod I needed or what length of screw I needed. Now, some of the sizes screws were easier. Like the bigger ones, obviously, they go through the bigger holes, and the tiny screws, they obviously go through the tiny screws. But the length of the metal rods was so confusing, and it would take me maybe 5 minutes, maybe 5 minutes to even figure out which metal rod was meant for which area. But I mean, I figured it out, but that might be the reason as to why the gears don't necessarily work like they want to. Like, look how many gears. Look how many gears. I don't know if we did the part, if I missed the part where I broke one. I only broke like one little of like the gear, like the rivets. I think that's what's called, like a little rivet. Um, I don't know. I mean, it's fine. I like glued it, so it's. Oh wait, I did not glue it. Oh snap! Me remembering this. Oh no. Anyway, oh this is fun. I mean, this was very fun. It was just the gears still don't work very well. It's very fun. I highly recommend you put this together, but if somebody figures out how to make the gears move flawlessly, please let me know because I would very much appreciate that. Oh my goodness. Also putting on this particular piece, it was kind of difficult because of the weird, like it had a weird shape and I didn't want to break anything, but at the same time you had to get stuff through the holes from underneath and like there's also the gear you had to line up and the random stick, which by the way, the stick holds up the like top of the piano, so it's like a grand piano kind of thing and it looks really cool. It looks really cool. But I was so nervous. I was so nervous that I was gonna break it the entire time. But I didn't. I didn't. And honestly, it looks really cool. It looks really cool. And I love it. Like the amount of detail, getting on this thing now, the amount of detail in this little piece is outstanding. And I absolutely love putting it together because the detail, it was so spot on. I loved it. The books at the bottom, I don't know if you can really see the books at the bottom, but it was so awesome. Let's see, where we, oh, here's me breaking a piece or fixing a piece I broke. Um, yeah. Yeah, so yeah, some of the pieces broke. Yeah, I mean I fixed it to the extent that I could. Oh my goodness, wait, what part is this? There was one part which I'll wait to talk about, but this part was kind of annoying. I think I sanded down part of it. I don't know why I sanded down part of it. I really do not know why. There probably was a reason. Oh, this is the part. See, I don't think I even needed to sand it down. I don't even know why I did this. Somebody explained to me why I did this. I maybe the instructions said to sand it down actually. That could have been. And the amount of times I accidentally missed an important instruction. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that was funny. Yes, here I don't know why I was sanding. Anyway, all right, let's see. This is the gear thingy. There are so many moving parts. I think also part of the problem is it's wood. It's wood and there's gears and they're going to like a million different places. Don't get me wrong, it is very cool, it is very unique, and it does semi work. I just wished it worked better. I'm sure for somebody who did it right. I practically actually misread a rule instruction. And that's probably most likely the reason why it doesn't work very well. But it is still very cool. I'm trying to remember which song it played. Um, I don't remember. But I also don't want to get a copyright strike, so I'm not gonna play it. Or you know what? It probably said on the box. Here, let me see if I can find. Let me see if I can find it. Let's see. All right, let's see. Nope, that's the video. I took a screen. Ah, here's the screenshot. All right, let's see. Gear drive model, mortise and tenon structure, retro decoration, choking hazard. Not for children under 3 years. Who the heck would let the child under 3 years build this? Okay, what 3 year old would have the hand eye coordination to, oh, wait. Oh, here, okay, we'll come back to that. But here, okay, this part. This part, I messed this part up so many times. I think I redid this part at least 3 times because I was so confused. I mean, I got it to work, but those keys, number one, it was very hard to get that like little metal rod to go through all of them, but they all move. They all move. They're connected to the gears, which by the way is super cool. Oh, look at that horrible transition I was trying to do. They, yeah, I forgot to edit that part out. it's fine. I mean, it's a blink and you'll miss it kind of thing. But hey, I'm learning, and I'm telling you guys as I'm learning, which I think is very important to. I think it's very important to realize and acknowledge what you got wrong and how you could have fixed it. And I am learning. I learned a month ago. And I'm learning right now as I'm going through this and voicing this over. I'm learning ways that I could have done this better because they're just now coming to me. And you know what? Those lessons, they're gonna help me in the future. So I think it's very important. Anyway, yeah, back to the who 3 years old. 3 years old. Who's gonna give their 3 year old or like I love it when they have like a warning because like they have like 14 plus, right? They have 14 plus. Honestly, I could I I could probably honestly I could probably see like a 10-year-old doing this. Like if a 10-year-old loves to build stuff like this or like they do Legos or like whatever. I could honestly probably see like a 10-year-old being able to put this together. That's fine. I think when I was 10 years old, I probably would have loved to put this together. Would more pieces have gotten broken? Probably. Probably. But as a 10-year-old, would I have loved to put together my favorite instrument and it also could play music? Yes, I would have loved that. But anyway, 3 years. Who's gonna give it to a 3 year old? Who's going to let like maybe like a parent's working on this and like their toddler, but like what 3 year old would be able to put this together? They don't have the coordination to do that anyway. What brought up this little rant? Ah, right. The music. What music it played? Hold on, I'm looking. All right. Magic piano. Magic piano. The picture. The picture I'm looking at. All right, let's see. Music. Canon variations. Thank you. Thank you. That is so incredibly helpful. So incredibly helpful. All right, where are we? Where are we right now? You know, I could probably. I still have the stupid videos. They're not stupid. I'm saying because I'm horrible at clearing out storage, right? And I still have all these videos on my phone. Oh, I still have Minecraft video. Oh my goodness. Yeah, let's talk about the fact that I have three unedited unedited Minecraft videos, three unedited that are all like an hour and a half long. Yeah, you know what? That might be why the storage is bad. Yeah, and I don't know why. So I don't know. They somehow like converted to my phone. Anyway, that's not. They somehow converted to my phone, but that's not. That's not. Oh my goodness. I'm on such a rabbit hole. All right, where are we? Where are we in the process? I am putting together the oh my goodness, this part was so stressful. I think I actually stopped recording at one point just to do this off screen, or maybe not. Maybe I got it. Maybe I'm thinking about a different part. I don't know. I distinctly remember that it was very difficult to get it because like you had to like kind of stretch the pieces underneath with the one particular piece. Anyway, let's see. Where are we now? Oh goodness, we are getting close to the part where screwing on the lid was honestly so painful because it has little hinges and the hinges 100% work. The hinges is this is what I'm doing, I think. Maybe? No, I know we're getting there because we have to do a couple other layers first. My bad. My bad. But yes, it has hinges which are super cute. It works. Like it works. And then like so it will close and open, and then the little stick will like hold the lid open, and it is the coolest thing in the world. But it probably took me 15 minutes. Probably like took me like 15 minutes just to get the hinges like screwed on. Yes. Oh, look at the beautiful close up I attempted to do, and then I was like, nope. Nope. No, wait, no, I think I cut the video. Oh, I think I cut the video. Wait. I can't. I wasn't paying attention because I was looking at the piano in real. I wasn't paying attention. Oh no. This is my problem with voiceovers because I don't necessarily pay attention to the initial video. Like I'll look up and then I'll just be like doing something else. I'll be looking at the picture on my phone to figure out what the music is. Then go on a rant. Oh hey, I think we're almost done. I think we're because I'm seeing the end of the video where I start actually speaking again. Where I start actually speaking it. And yes, I speak in real life, just not in voiceovers. Let's see. Oh my goodness, I'm getting attacked by a stink bug. Hello. Anyway, let's see. Oh, the little flower spinny thing. To this day, I really do not know what the purpose of that little flower spinny thing is. I, I, I mean, I kind of understand because like it's kind of like flower themed ish, kind of if you squint, from very very far away, but it kind of just feels out of place. I mean, that could just be me. No, I've also thought about painting this. But then I was like, yes, no. That should have been something you thought about before you actually built it. No, I mean, I could, like, just paint it as is. Ooh, you know what I could do? I could stain it. Okay, that might be an option. Down the road. Alright, let's see, where are we? Oh, look, okay. So, this took me this took me a little bit, to get. I don't know why I got so confused putting this together. I think I actually did part of this off screen because I was so confused with where the screws were meant to go. Look, you can see me being visibly confused. You can see me thinking and me not doing anything. I'm starting to get concerned. Did I even finish the video because I just started speaking? All right. And we're done. So yeah, this was a very long project. I'll put the time up on the screen now for you guys. Pretty cool. It has some pretty cool features. This can stand up and you put it there. So that's pretty cool. A couple of pieces did break, but that's okay. It still looks great.